Welcome everyone to our weekly update of the Ashworth Wealth Weekly Market Update, and we are glad that you're with us today. We have a little bit of news that we want to pass on today, and anyway, just some interesting things that are going on in the marketplace that we'll talk about and get into as we go forward. But first of all, thank you all for joining us, and we're glad that you were patient with me last week as I was out of town and able to move forward. But today we're back in the office, back in the saddle, so hopefully we can get done what we need to get done. So the chart that we have today talks about S&P profit margins, and what we're looking at here is that the earnings per share of the marketplace actually reduced a little bit this quarter as far as what the overall earnings in the corporations were, but the margins in the corporations, meaning how much profit they took off from those earnings, stayed pretty level. And so what that's meaning to us is that corporations are getting a little bit more efficient in how they're producing and in how they're making goods and services, and it's an overall kind of a mixed signal for the marketplace. And we've had a number of mixed signals over the last little while. And let me give you just an example here of what we're seeing. One of the metrics that the economists like to track is how much debt or credit card debt that the nation has as a whole. And over this year, the first quarter so far this year, that has been increasing. Credit card debt has been increasing at a pace that we haven't seen for quite a while. So it's increasing fairly quickly, which would tend to suggest that we have people borrowing to pay their living expenses or borrowing for things that maybe are essential items rather than discretionary items. On the flip side of that, with the exact same kind of look into the crystal ball that we take a look at from time to time, we look at how much savings that people are putting aside, both in checking accounts as well as in just overall savings combined. And interestingly enough, that even with the increase in credit card debt that we're seeing that's growing quite steadily, we're also seeing an increase in the amount that people are saving going forward. So on the one hand, we're seeing people getting into more debt. On the other hand, we're seeing people save more. So right now, we're seeing a lot of this in the marketplace with many mixed signals that we're kind of getting from one side. We'll get it one way, we look at it another way, we're getting another type of signal. So as we're moving forward, what that portends for the marketplace, at least for the next little while, is probably additional volatility, and it depends upon which chart we're looking at and where we're going. And we can either look at the market in a very positive way, it's seeing that things are going to recover really quickly. We can look at the market in a very negative way, saying that we've got a lot of signs in the marketplace that are trending downward, and we have both of those signals going on right now in the marketplace. So we expect a little bit more volatility. The good news is that so far year to date, the portfolios are up substantially. Many of them, anyway, we have some pretty good returns in the portfolio, recovering much of what was lost last year. And we're anticipating that hopefully by year end that we've got some additional recovery from the marketplace, and that will benefit everybody. So for today, that's our update. We hope you have a great day. And as always, if you have friends or neighbors or relatives or associates at work that you feel like could benefit from our weekly market update and would like to take a peek at what we're tracking, you're welcome to forward our link onto them and share the website with them. With that, we'll go ahead and sign off for today. But thank you so much for joining us, and we'll catch you again next week. Thanks again.